time. Starting at midnight, 146,000 auto workers across the U.S. could go on strike. Negotiators for the United Auto Workers Union and Detroit's big three automakers are still far apart on a new contract. The current contract expires tonight at 11:59, and the union is prepared to turn limited work stoppages into full-blown assembly plant shutdowns. Correspondent Ryan Bass is live for us in Detroit. And Ryan, this could truly have ripple effects across our economy.
All across, not just here in Detroit, Michigan, but states all around the Midwest. And look, a strike at GM happened as recently as 2019, but we haven't seen all three major auto workers hit at once. And that is what we are potentially facing if a deal is not reached by the deadline tonight at midnight. The UAW president, Shawn Fain, isn't balking and said that the nearly 150,000 workers are ready to walk out if their demands are not met. He is threatening a slow bleed. So targeted strikes that happen at factories all across the country. We're talking about national and local economies really taking a hit, Nichole, all across our great nation. I want to give you an idea of what those demands are that I referenced that the UAW is looking to get for its workers. Some of that is what you could see on your screen here. 36% raises in general pay over 4 years. The big three have hiked up their pay proposals, but to no more than 20%. So there's a gap there in terms of what's being asked and what's being offered. Fain also wants to account for cost of living increases, a reduced 32-hour work week, beefed up pensions, and the elimination of compensation tiers, among other asks as well. Ford CEO says they have countered with increasingly generous offers, but yet no deal has been reached. Now, the clock is ticking towards that 11:15 p.m. Eastern deadline tonight. Fain said the UAW will launch those targeted stoppages at specific factories that he's calling stand-up strikes, which could limit the use of its strike fund to pay workers early on and keep the big three automakers guessing on which plants could be next.
We will not strike all of our facilities at once. We will strike all three companies, a historic first, initially at a limited number of targeted locations that we will be announcing. Then, based on what's happening in bargaining, we're going to announce more locals that are going to be called to stand up and strike.
Now, that 2019 strike that I mentioned that happened at GM, it was a 40-day labor strike, and the company lost nearly $3 billion. Here, we could be seeing potentially north of $5 billion for all three in just 10 days if a strike does happen. That could cripple local economies that really, Nichole, are centered around these factories.
There will be ripple effects. So all of the people who work in restaurants and clothing stores and businesses all around the car plants are likely to see less business because the strikers will be out and might be a little bit more careful with their money.
Now, in addition to this auto worker strike, the UAW is also dealing with a strike of employees at Blue Cross Blue Shield here in the state of Michigan, about 1,100 of them. As for tomorrow's strike for the auto workers, if a deal is not reached, Fain said that he will announce which plants will start to begin those targeted walkouts. There's also a planned rally tomorrow with Senator Bernie Sanders here in downtown Detroit. He doesn't want that to happen. Fain has stressed, Nichole, they want a deal to be reached, but they said they are not afraid to start striking and have those targeted strikes if they do not get their demands met.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.